Hey guys, welcome to another Top 5 Tech, this time featuring Lucio. Let's get right into it. Number 1. After you use Sound Barrier, switch from healing to speed boosting. That is, of course, to say that your team isn't mostly low. Speed boosting complements the pushing power that Lucio's ultimate comes with. It brings your team closer to the enemy faster, which allows your shield to soak up more damage while your team is dealing more. It's worth noting that there are times that you should prioritize healing during Sound Barrier, but most of the time there are going to be a few teammates at full health, and the shield will prevent them from benefiting at all from a healing aura. Number 2. In the current game state, there are a few areas that Lucio's wall ride excels. 2 of the maps in Lijiang Tower involve circular inner structures that Lucio can literally wall ride around forever. What makes this extremely valuable knowledge is that Lucio's aura reaches ground level, so he is doing the same job he would be doing on the ground, but significantly safer. The one fault of this trick is it's hard to pull off clutch ultimates as it won't activate until he hits the ground. But other than that, this trick is extremely valuable. Number 3. Lucio can infinitely climb curved surfaces. If you frequent Lucio, you probably noticed that you can only cling and jump off of a straight wall once. Well, this rule doesn't apply to slanted walls. You can freely jump and cling onto these with no end, allowing for infinite vertical mobility. This is excellent for escaping characters without that type of mobility, or those that blew their mobility cooldown. Here are just a few places you wouldn't be able to get to if not for this trick. Number 4. Combine your alternate fire with terrain to optimize the effective distance between yourself and your opponent. I'll just explain this with an example. When you're getting chased, aim to lead someone to a wall of terrain. From here, lead them right to the corner of the wall, push them in the opposite direction that you're heading, and run. This effectively increases the distance between the enemy and yourself, as they have to run all the way around the wall, in addition to whatever distance you've just made, and it almost always results in a clean disengage. Number 5 is one you probably won't be using every day. You might not have known that Lucio's ultimate, when used in the air, actually acts as a pseudo double jump. You can take advantage of this anytime you would use the ult normally to get some extra distance on an impending enemy, and occasionally you can use it in a last-ditch effort to get to the point by jumping a gap you wouldn't normally be able to cross to stall it. Every Lucio I see uses their ult from the ground, so I wanted to get this one out there because there is potential with this extra airtime. Alright guys, well that was my list. I hope you learned something and have a good one.